Hello, good morning or evening, whenever you're watching this video. I've got a grocery haul today from ASDA for you. It's a fairly big grocery haul today, and I will tell you, I spent £130. Even because I was going around thinking, okay, we just need this, There wasn't too much on the list really to get. But when we got to the till, I was slightly shocked at the price, I will say. But we do have 10 days worth of food here. So that's what we were thinking ahead for. We've got some things towards meals because we do have stuff in the freezer, which we're going to pull out. And then I kind of stocked up the fridge and got a few more things than I should have done, really, because I'm hoping it lasts for 10 days. So let me talk you through what I picked up. We'll start off in this corner here. This is the ready rolled pizza dough. Now, I haven't tried the ASDA one. If you have tried it, let me know in the comments and tell me if it's nice. It's the Italian style one. I think, although that says Italian style, then that says thin and crispy. So I guess you just roll it to the thickness that you like. We do like I like a thin, crispy pizza. So we're going to make some pizzas. So my sister will be here this week for dinner. So we'll be feeding 3. And I figured we'll do 2 pizza doughs and make 2 pizzas, and it'll be really nice. We've got some toppings for that as well. So that's what the pizza dough is for. Sometimes we buy the frozen pizza dough, which is delicious. It's really nice. But yeah, we'll try this one today. We couldn't find the frozen one. So I got that. And then the Skyer yogurts are still on $1.25. Now, I use these primarily for granola in the mornings. Sorry, I've got a bit of a glare from it's pitch black. I'll show you outside. It is pitch black outside here. We've just come back and from the shopping. It's Friday night. That's how we roll on a Friday, doing the food shopping. And yeah, we're struggling for lighting. So apologies for the darkness. But well, hopefully it's not too dark on the footage. But we got this Skyer yogurt anyway. So it's the 0% fat. I love the vanilla and the strawberry, and because it's $1.25, it's usually like $1.95, I think, but it's the big saving. I picked up 4. I do tend to use 2 a week, but there's 2 people having breakfast this week, so we'll probably end up using like all 4. They're so nice. Put it in the bottom of a granola, like do a little bit in a pot. Add some strawberries or raspberries or fresh fruit sliced up or frozen, and then top it with some granola, and it is such a delicious breakfast. So 2 strawberry, 2 vanilla. And then I got some pesto for our pizza. I quite like pesto pizza, like chicken and pesto pizza is one of my favourites. But I was thinking this was £2 and it was marked down. So I was thinking we'll keep this for the pizza, or we'll just keep it in the cupboard. And if we wanted like risotto or pesto pasta or anything like that, we've then got it in the cupboard so we can use it. And when it's kind of like a lower price, I thought we would get it. So this is probably why the cost of the food was slightly high this week, because I was thinking ahead for things like this. So we probably won't use this week if we don't put it on the pizza. But next week for dinner, we'll probably use it for one meal. I needed some more Bisto gravy granules. I used the last up the other day, and I bought a pie today for dinner. In the week, so I thought with a pie you definitely need some gravy granules, so I got one of those. They were £2, and then this was £2. This is going to be our pizza sauce. So this is the Mutti brand, which we love using, and I think it's just got like basil in it. I think that's the flavouring with the tomatoes, but it's a really, really good sauce. So we're going to use that on our pizza base, and the rest of it, because it's quite a big jar actually, it weighs 400 grams, so it's fairly decent in size. The rest of it we're going to put on pasta. So we'll probably save it in the fridge, and then a couple of days later we'll have pasta, and I brought some stuff for that as well. So that's going to be for 2 meals. I desperately needed to get some cheese. This is the block of red Leicester. It's £3. Sometimes you can get it for like £2.75, but £3 today. So I got some of that. And then we saw these in the little snack aisle. They are the yogurt coated raisin snack bags. You get 5. So I picked up those as well. I really fancied a glass of Pepsi, and I rarely drink Pepsi, but it was kind of crying out to me on the shelf. So I picked up a bottle. I think it was like £2, either £2 or £3. I've just not bought it in such a long time. I don't quite know the price of it or like what it should sell for, but I feel like it was slightly expensive. But yeah, I really fancied a glass. So I picked up a bottle of Pepsi. And then I also got some of these juices. Now, this one is the apple and mango. We've bought this before. We do like this one. We'll just keep this in the fridge. We'll have it throughout the week. But this one is my new favourite. So it's the Innocent Energize, and it's the strawberry cherry, apple and flax seeds with vitamins. And it's still on offer at £2.75. It's a decent price. It's about £3.50 if you pay the full price. And because it's still on offer, I got 2 bottles. I do actually drink a whole bottle of this before like Wednesday. I do the food shopping at the weekend, and I'll have a glass like later on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it's kind of gone because they're not huge bottles, but it's so nice. I just don't know what it is about it. Like, it's very tasty. So 2 bottles of that. And then I also got some rocket for the pasta. So we'll use the rest of this pasta sauce with that rocket, and then I'll show you some toppings for that when I get to it. I also got some cheese on the 2 for £4. I actually thought I was picking up 2 mozzarella because these were in the same box and I needed mozzarella for the pizzas, but I ended up getting a light, mild grated cheese, which is fine. It's just cheese and we'll use it on the pizza base. But my hope was to bring back 2 mozzarella bags. Unfortunately, I didn't do it this time, but it's cheese nonetheless, and it's going to get used and it's going to be put in on this dough and it's going to be delicious. So 2 bags of that. And then I picked up some of this prosciutto. So my hope for this was, I'm just going to have a cheese and tomato pizza. The one that we make, we're going to make 2 obviously, but one of them I'm just going to make cheese and tomato. Sometimes I like to put prosciutto on the top, but I was thinking if I save this for the pasta with the leftover sauce and the rocket and a bag of pasta, and then we can grill this on the top, and it's just a really nice crunchy topping on top of it. It kind of like jazzes up a really plain pasta. I mean, to be fair, the pasta won't be that plain because this sauce is delicious and it's full of flavour, and then the rocket on the side with a bit of Parmesan cheese is always really nice as well. But yeah, this is just going to jazz up a pasta dish. If I have any left, maybe I'll just use half. I could then break some up and put it on the pizza as well. That would be nice as well. And then for the 2 for £3, I got on the meats. I got the chicken breast, which is here, the char grill style chicken breast for sandwiches or like lunches. And then I also got the ham. This is just the oven baked dry cured ham. So they were 2 for £3. We also got another one of these lasagnas. We've said before, we love these lasagnas. We've tried loads, and last week we tried one from Tesco, or I think it was Morrison's, and it just wasn't the same. This lasagna is so nice, but it's £6. It is really expensive, but it is full of flavour. I think that's the difference. You can really taste the flavourings in this one, and it just feels like a bit of a extra special like lasagna ready meal. So it's £6, but it's really tasty. If you've not tried it, it's in the bistro range at ASDA, and that's going to be for dinner one day. And then I found these Goodfella new arancini. I had to think what they were then. Tomato and mozzarella arancini balls. Although they look like little sticks, actually, not balls. But I love arancini. I never make it, but whenever we go to like Bella Italia or kind of an Italian restaurant, I always order it if it's on the menu because it's so delicious. And yeah, I was really happy to find it. I don't know how much these were because they were a new product in the freezer section next to like all of the little starters and like the sides, you know, the pigs in blankets, the mozzarella dippers, things like that. But they had no price on it, and I can't find my receipt. I don't think I picked it up from the self-checkout thing at the end. So I'm sure they'll probably be on their website, and I'll try and find a price for you on the screen. But yeah, I'm excited to try those. The good thing is they're a freezer product as well. You get 8 pieces, so you can have them as a side. If you just didn't want like maybe a starter with your pasta dish, you could maybe use these instead of the prosciutto. I don't know, but I just thought it would be nice to have them in. And because we don't have to use them straight away, they can go in the freezer, which I love. And then also in the freezer, we found these. These were such a good price. They were £1.98. I don't know if it's a new product that they were introducing, Red's True Barbecue, but they were so cheap. They are the Kansas City style barbecue sauce buttermilk chicken strips. Now we have bought these because we've got some flatbreads, and we're going to do chicken and halloumi flatbreads one day this week, and we just thought these would be a really good chicken product to have in them because they've got the coating on. They're a bit more flavour than just like straight up grilled chicken breast. And yeah, we were excited to try them, but they were so cheap in Asda. Maybe they're a new product, I'm not sure, but they were less than £2 for this huge box. I feel like that's an Aldi price. Aldi do these kind of boxes of chicken for about that price, so really good to see that. I did pick up a crustless quiche Lorraine. I just thought I wanted things in the fridge that we can just kind of pick at and go to. When I was doing lunches last week, I was kind of finding by Wednesday, Thursday that there was hardly anything left and I was struggling to kind of fill a lunchbox. So picked up some quiche Lorraine for that reason. And then we also got a double pack of the chorizo because these are going to be for our pizzas. So we'll definitely use one pack, and I'm thinking we'll keep the other in the fridge for another time, or we could put this on the pasta. We also got this ball of mozzarella. My husband loves this stuff, and we'll use this on our pizzas as well as the grated mozzarella. It is so tasty. We got some Milky Bar mousse yogurts, the 4-pack here, which I've not had in such a long time. I love Milky Bar. And then I paid £4 for these grapes. In hindsight, I probably overpaid for them because it's a huge tub here. It's 800 grams, and I think if I probably got like 2 of the smaller tubs for £2, what are they, like 250 grams each or something like that? They're probably going to work out slightly cheaper doing it that way, but they looked absolutely divine. They are the season's best grapes, and they're the 3 different colours. So I thought I'm just going to try them and we'll see how we get on, because I go through grapes really quickly. They won't last me until gone Wednesday, so they'll definitely get eaten. I'm going to give them a good wash. I'll prep them, put them in the fridge, and then they'll last a little bit longer. I also got a bunch of bananas. I actually got quite a bit of fruit. I've got about 4 apples left, but that's it. So I wanted to kind of stock up on the fruit, and the oranges just looked awful. So I went for the bananas, the strawberries, the raspberries, and the grapes, and I figured that will kind of see me through for a few days. So I picked up a bunch of bananas. I got a cucumber just for lunches, and we'll add this to maybe when we do the rocket. If we're making a little side salad or something, or if we do the halloumi and chicken wraps, like flatbread things, we can slice some tomatoes and cucumbers into that. The banana loaf is just for myself. I absolutely love this stuff. I kind of slather the Lurpak butter on, and I have it with a cup of tea, and it is so nice. This is probably one of my things which I really shouldn't have. Like, if I sat with this bar, I'd probably eat the whole thing. Maybe I shouldn't tell the internet that. But it's true. If I just had this with like loads of butter in and a cup of tea, I'd probably eat the whole thing. It's so delicious. Have to be careful having this. Like, one slice, pull it away. And then I also got some garlic bread slices. Actually, these are the cheese and garlic bread slices. So what I'm going to do with these is just shove them in the freezer straight away. Then they'll freeze, and I can just pull out 3 or 4 at a time and then put them on the tray, and I'll have this as a side dish with either the lasagna or the pasta. I'm thinking with the pasta, we might have enough toppings, and like if we use the arancini balls, we won't need really into side dish. But with the lasagna, at the moment, we've just got a bit of rocket as a side. So maybe, well, I've got chips in the freezer, but I'm thinking not to have those, and maybe we'll just have these instead. I got this pie, but I've not bought a pie for ages, and I really fancied one. So I went for the chicken, smoked bacon and leek pie. This looks absolutely delicious. It was £4. It was quite expensive. It's the extra special brand, which is probably why the price increased slightly. But yeah, it's got a good date on it, so I thought we could have this next week. We've got mashed potato in the freezer. We've got broccoli, carrots and green beans in the freezer, which I'm going to just do like a veg medley and kind of shove them all together. And then I've got some Yorkshire pudding and some gravy, so I can have like a kind of pie / roast dinner. Very excited for that. This is the pasta that we like. Well, we like loads of pastas actually, but we do like this one as well. So I picked up this pasta for our pasta dish. And then we did get a couple of bags of crisps. So we got the sharing bag of salt and vinegar discos. That's for hubby. And I really fancied Doritos, and they were both £1.50 marked down. So I brought both flavours, and we'll just keep them in the house, you know, for next week or whenever. But these ones are my absolute favourite, the Cool Original. But sometimes I just really like a tangy cheese Doritos. So I got 2 bags, £1.50 each. And then I saw these, and these are, to me, a new product. So they are ham hock and mature cheddar sausage rolls, which I've never seen before in the Higgidy range. I like the Higgidy range, but it's really expensive. These were £3, which feels extortionate, but the use by date is the 17th, which is on Sunday. So I bought these just for the weekend because I really wanted to try them. So they're just going to be a weekend snack. And then I got some more weekend snacks here. This is where all the stuff kind of goes downhill. I buy all the fruit over there and the better options. Then you come to this side and you think, oh my goodness. But I've got Milky Way Magic Stars for Saturday night. I've also got a little bag of Milky Bar mini eggs because we've not tried these ones before. And then I also picked up a pack of these for work. I just thought I could take them as a little snack. So they are the Skinny Dream salted caramel bars. So I got those. I picked up some pancakes for Sunday breakfast. I went for the white chocolate pancakes today. I've tried various different ASDA pancakes. The white chocolate ones probably are my favourite, but I like all of the others as well. And then I thought I would get these and see if my sister liked them. They are yogurt rice cakes. She's like into kind of better choices than me, so she might not like these. But I know she does like rice cakes. I'm hoping she'll like the yogurt ones. So picked up those for her. I also got the flatbreads for the chicken and halloumi. So we went for these plain flatbreads from the bakery. They've got a good date on them as well. They're going to last like 5 or 6 days, so we can use them later on in the week, which is great. I did get some wraps because we've been having tuna mayo wraps, or just my husband's been taking like ham and cheese kind of roll-up wraps to work. So picked up a big bag of wraps to keep in the cupboard. And then I got some just plain rice cakes. I do have some soft cheese in the fridge, some Philadelphia cheese. And this is really nice with Philadelphia cheese. So I got another pack of rice cakes. I got the beef dripping Yorkshire puddings to go with the pie when we do our gravy dinner. They're just a freezer product. And then I got a sneaky bag of sweets that I didn't show you. I got some random ice cream foams. So these are just the foam sweets in the Round Trees selection bag, and they are absolutely delicious. So a new product, and I cannot stop eating them. They're so good. Do you know what? I don't even like sweets. I like chocolate more. But since we brought these home a few weeks ago, I now just really crave them all the time. They are delicious. I got some tomatoes. I went for these ones because I'm going to slice them up on some pizzas, and then the rest I just take as slices in the lunchbox. Sometimes I'll add it to my cobs if I take cobs with me to work, and sometimes I'll just do a couscous salad. I don't buy the couscous until like Monday, Tuesday, when I do a bit of a midweek stop to get like more fruit or whatever. So I'll use it for them. But if not, then they'll just go on sandwiches, or they'll just go in cobs, or again on the pizza. I got 2 lots of strawberries. I picked up the really cheap ones. What I'm going to do is slice these up like into thin slices and then add them to the freezer straight away. Well, one punnet, the other punnet, which is the date of the 17th, I'm actually going to just have at the weekend and just snack on these Saturday and Sunday. But this one I'm going to slice up so that we've got fresh sliced strawberries to go into our granola pots like Monday to Friday, but I'll keep it in the freezer. So that's my plan on these ones. They are absolutely huge. They look so tasty. And then these ones I'm just going to eat this weekend. They look great. In fact, that one looks a little bit off, but that's fine. I also picked up some raspberries. I love doing the raspberries in the granola pots as well. It's just that the raspberries sometimes don't last until Monday. They'll go a little bit off. Hopefully I can kind of preserve these. I'll wash them and I'll store them in a different container, and hopefully I'll be able to use these on Monday as well. But if not, then I'll just snack on them this weekend. We got some of this grilling cheese, which is a bit like it's just a knockoff halloumi, I think. And we're going to have that in our flatbreads. And then sometimes I really struggle to find the smooth Brussels pate, and like in all supermarkets, and I found it in ASDA, and the use by date is the 1st of April. I don't have any crumpets like this week or any kind of bready products to put this on, but because we've still got like 2-3 weeks of this to use it by, I'm just going to keep it in the fridge, and then next week when I get some crumpets, I'll have some Brussels pate to use. My husband picked up a couple of these for work. I think he got 2. I don't know where the other one has gone to, but I think there's 2. They are just little like snacky cheeseburger things. And then we also got some pickle topped pork pies as well. I think that's it for this side. And then in the centre we got one of these, which I'm going to take with me on Monday. It's a sweet and smoky barbecue chicken pasta. It is absolutely delicious. I love this. Usually they're like, they're £2, but usually you can get them for £3.50. It's just that they didn't have any more of these. This was the last one today. I think it's because we went so late. So I just bought the one, and I'll take it with me on Monday. And then I also picked up 2 of these, which are the apple and grape and cheese little snack pots, and my husband takes these with him to work. And then the last couple of things to share with you are the granola box and some cakes. So we picked up the mini Battenberg cakes. I did get some toilet roll as well, but that's not on here for some reason. And this granola box. So I like the Kellogg's one, but I couldn't find the berry one today. So I got the box of Jordan's instead. And this is the Country Crisp with strawberries. And it's the oat clusters because they're my favourite. So these are the little pots that I put it in, which are from B&M. I think they were £2, and you get the spoon. It's just like the spoons in the cutlery drawer. I've just pulled these out the dishwasher, which is why they're wet. But you get the spoon and you just make the spoon up yourself, like it comes like split in half. And then I literally just put yogurt at the bottom and then granola on the top with the strawberries. And you do get one of these as well, so you can separate them if you prefer to have your granola or your strawberries like separated from the rest of it. You can pop one of those in there as well, but most of the time I just stick it all into one pot and then I'll put the lid on, and it lasts really well until like 10 o'clock when I have mine, and I make it about 6 in the morning, so it does last fairly a long time in my handbag. Probably should put it in the fridge actually, probably a better option. But yeah, they're the little pots that we use. They're from B&M if you're interested. So there we go. That is my food shop for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic week and take care. I'll see you very soon for another video. I do have a couple of haul videos coming up, which I still need to put on the channel. And then I wanted to pop to Aldi midweek and film what's new in store there, because I've not been Aldi for about 2 months. So stay tuned for that one as well. Take care. Enjoy your week. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.